A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80. Hawk 7, 19, Tiger 19. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line.
You talk about this Lions defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground, because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronx.
Off the play fake. Bell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Vikings at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bell. And it's caught. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Ready?
Brooks diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 21 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Another run for Gibbs here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 18, 5.
2nd and 9 now. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
That's another
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on. Viking, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 13-7.
13. Lions 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
60 by Jeff 60, Jeff 60.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wanted the slant, and he finds Mitchell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw. Bell will try to pick it up himself. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ready. Panther 6.
On 4th down. Bell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Here we go. 76, 65.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Back to throw here. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And this really is a good defense, because what they've done is focus on stopping the running game and being physical against it.
And the numbers, they really bear that out. They're currently 5th in the National Football League in rushing defense. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Vikings 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And 3.
Here we go. Shot. 6 Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Bell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A 7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
18, run. Warriors 70. Ready.
Off play action. Bell. Complete. Jefferson to target. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 Lions. Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, that's Felton. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
They run for it with Mixon. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
Ready,
now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cowboy 11. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Lions 21, Vikings 13. Joshua Party to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Come on. Set.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
Now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Ready. Warriors. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Slot man moves right.
Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Vikings 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Bell. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Laporta. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Come on, street, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Vikings 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Bell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Panther 11. Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll try and do this himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
Vikings first down.
Off the play fake. Bell. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And it's second down.
Second down at the 27-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off play action. Bell. Now he's got it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jonathan Brooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
The Vikings will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Lions 35, Vikings 19.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Seven Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll shift things around. They go play action here on 1st down.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
On for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 65 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
The Vikings will line up.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because They're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Out of the gun now on third down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Takes it to about the 37. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
On to Gibb. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll go again with Gibbs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Vikings 27. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Bell. Addison holds it in. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Bell. Open man. He's got Jefferson across the formation. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Vikings first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. Mustang.
Back to throw. Bell. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Bell. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bell. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I think this is what this game's become now. And just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
19 tight. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bell. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high